Oh! Woo! Oh, three, achoo! Ah! You know, when it comes to children and the way that they learn, we really have to look at things from a neurological perspective because they are literally operating from a different mindset. I mean, I don't think that's too much of a surprise, but it's a literal different side of the brain than adults are. You know, the best way to think about it, I think, is to think of left brain, right brain, right? Most people are familiar with this concept where the left brain is very logical and orderly, and it's based in time and space. And it's primarily where language is centered. And this can be thought of as the place where adults are learning, right? We learn in logical, hopefully, ways that are very rooted in language. But children don't even really start to learn this way or anything resembling this way until maybe around third grade. But even then, it's just starting to resemble the way that adults learn. The right brain is much more creative and imaginative, and it's not near as logical or based in time and space. So I think it might not be a surprise that children can be thought of as more right brain learners. Anybody who's been around children very much, I think, would agree that time and space and logic aren't exactly their forte, right? So when we're thinking about teaching children, we have to appeal to their more creative right side of their brain. I mean, all you have to really do is step back and look at their behavior, right? When you look at a child, I mean, they're human, yes, but very little of what they actually do resembles the behavior of an adult, right? So why would we teach them the way that we try to teach adults? The way that they learn nowhere resembles that of an adult, where you hear about A and B, you think about it, you memorize it, and then hopefully tomorrow you can recite A and B. Children, they don't learn anywhere near like this. They learn by absorbing experience. And so after learning something, it may not seem like that they learn it right away, but it might show up like 3 weeks later, right? And maybe not in the order that you thought that it might show up. So as parents and as educators, we have to understand this on a really fundamental level, that children are existing in a different mindset, on a different side of the brain. You know, and I think one of the best ways to think about teaching children is by asking yourself, what would you do if you wanted to feed your soul? If you just needed to step away and get away from the hustle and bustle of life, right? I think we all do from time to time. I think most people, they need leisure, they need laughter, and they need love, maybe a good walk. Maybe a good way to think about it is that children occupy the space of the soul. I don't know, but what I do know is that children learn by doing the things that the soul enjoys. During leisure time, laughter, creativity. So, when it comes to educating children, we don't even have to think about it as that we need to teach them explicitly. That's not the way that they learn. Explicit learning is more a job for the left side of the brain. We think, okay, we're going to learn, this is how we are going to do it. But children learn implicitly. They absorb information naturally if you're speaking their language. When you laugh, when you use your imagination. As a parent, if you narrate your life using fun and flowery language, you're appealing to their right side of their brain. And when you do this, you'll find that they learn like magic because that is speaking their language.